Hi, so today we're going to be practicing balance. You can use a 2x4, a piece of tape on the ground, perhaps even an imaginary line. And what you're going to do is you're going to use the ball of your foot to assess the surface of what you're trying to balance on, and once you feel confident and stable, you lower your heel down. After you walk forwards, it's also a good idea to practice walking backwards. You can look 6 feet in front of you, and that's a good place to start to make sure that you have good balance. But once you feel pretty good about that, experiment with looking around in your environment, and that will increase the difficulty level. So moving forward and back is the starting point. Balance is something that you can practice every single day at any time during the day. You don't have to be warmed up. You simply put one foot in front of the other and just practice looking around and being very balanced. If you can, try not to use your arms, because balance practice is for the whole body, but it's especially important for your foundation, which is your feet. And oftentimes, because we've been wearing shoes our whole life, some of our capacity to balance decreases over time. So what we want to do is, you notice here I'm barefoot. It's just a great way to practice balance. Here we have another variety of balance practice, which is walking sideways. You'll notice that when my feet come together, it's a little bit more difficult, and sometimes I kind of waver a little bit forward and back. And that's because as we decrease our base of support, it makes it more difficult to balance. So as you're walking sideways, you don't have to bring your feet totally together. Use a distance between your feet that works for you. Once you feel comfortable with moving forwards, backwards, and sideways, then you can start to play around with using turns. Where you have your eyes locked is very important. So as I'm making my turn, I almost want to make sure that my head is turned first and that I'm looking into the place that I'm going to be turning, and keep that vision stable. Like I said before, balance is not only really important to practice, but it's super functional with regard to when you can practice it. You don't need to be warmed up. You can do this at any time throughout your day. Balance is also a great way to reset your mind. Let's say that you have some sort of a thought, or you're wallowing in some sort of emotion. Getting yourself on a balance beam or balancing on a stone is a great way to reset your mind. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and make sure to make it a great day. Thanks.